Welcome to Adoche Cosmetic Designs. I am Patina Adoche, and today we're doing a cute spring look. Yes, I like it. I think it turned out great. So stay tuned so you can see how I did it, as well as, me taking my hair down. Yeah, my hair has grown a lot. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. And let's get into it. All right, so we're about to get started. The main thing, the foundation I have on today is my Haus Lab Skin Tech Foundation, and the color is 415 Medium Deep Cool, and it's like a skin-like finish. But of course, I got the powder and stuff on there, but that's what I used. It's more of a medium coverage, and I'm going to start with this Essence Luminous Eye Tint, and the color is Gleaming Charm. Put that on kind of as the base. So I do a little under there. Okay. A little patchy though. It's my first time using it. Tried to go over it twice, but still getting a little patchy. It'll be okay though. Also, what I used, kind of like a liquid blush, is this Ben Nye Cream Rouge in Sandy Rose. So I just kind of put a little bit of that, and I'm going to put some in the transition part of my eye just to keep it cohesive. That patching is still bothering me. I think I helped it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to use from this Warrior palette. I think I'm going to put some of that Marelli over this. Just giving it like an ice gold. Okay. Also in this palette, I'm going to take my Kano and just kind of contour it. Just took some of that Marelli and just kind of blend it where they join it. Okay. Now I'm going to take Mino and just kind of contour it. Then I'm going to just take a little bit, mix it, and go under the eye, just a tad bit, more from the middle to the outer part, and leaving it more highlighted here in the very inner corner. For my tear duct, I'm going to use Scandaleyes, and the color is Nude. And I'm just going to put that right on the inner liner, just to give you that bright-eyed effect. You see the difference? But it's not as stark as white, because you can see from the tie-dye look I used the white on the waterline. And so I just wanted to show you what it looks like side by side between the nude and the white. Both brighten your eyes, but the nude is going to give you a more natural eye brightening effect. And it really is a thing. A lot of makeup artists, we've done this for years. So, you can do the white or the nude, but they're going to brighten your eyes and just create an illusion of them being larger or more awake. You can also use the nude for fine lines to correct blemishes and to emphasize the shape of the lips, even though you just want to make sure it's not too harsh or it might give milk mustache or something. And so, yeah, you want to make sure that you choose the right shade, because you might need white depending on how fair your skin is. But you don't want to go, too light if you want it to look more natural. It's just depending on what you're going for. And you want to apply it to the waterline. You want to gently blend it so it's a more natural finish and it's not just a harsh line. Again, depending on what look you're going for. And you can experiment with the placement. Like say you could do the upper waterline, you can do your brow bone, right? To line your brows. Again, be careful though, because you don't want it to just look too obvious, like when people was doing the concealer real hard around the brows. But that's another subtle, quick way to, clean up the brow shape. And you can highlight your cupid's bow as well, the dip on the top lip. And when saying more weight, especially as you get older and your eyes can kind of look more tired looking, or you know how, maybe you literally haven't gotten a lot of sleep and your eyes look kind of red or, something like that, then yeah, that's going to kind of open up the eyes more if you got small eyes, as well as if you got hooded eyes or downturned eyes, where it just balances it out. You see how on the inner line, it kind of goes a little bit from the middle of the waterline to the outer part, and it doesn't go all the way inside closer to the tear duct. That's gonna help open up or lift where your eyes are kind of drooping down on the side if that's how your eyes are made. And so, yeah, like you see on the left side, it's a nude pencil. It's lightly applied and it's blended versus you see the difference when it's either too bright, drawn too hard, or it's not blended. So you definitely want to, if you're going for a more natural, bright-eyed look, then that's the way to go. Unless you're fair skinned, then yeah, you may want to go with white. So it depends on what you're going for. And then you want to not get it in your lash line. But when we're saying blended, you can use a brush or simply use your finger and just wipe it. It's going to get it off of the lash line and soften it a little bit. Especially for spring, you want that bright-eyed, bushy tail look. So that's why I'm choosing that. And so that's the nude pencil on the waterline. And then I took the excess contour color from my brush and just kind of went over in the lash line under that and to blend it. Like that. Now, for the top liner, I'm going to try something different. Because I normally do the liquid liner. I normally do the wing at the top. And I want to try lining. You know how I did the inner liner at the bottom? I'm going to do it at the top. And so, yeah, the same way I did the bottom waterline, the upper waterline technically is called tight lining. And that is a more subtle way to define your lash line and make your eyes appear larger. And some good pointers is to use a waterproof formula pencil, a gel liner, because it's not going to smudge. And you definitely want to practice it. And be gentle. Don't be tugging all hard at it. And start from the middle and work your way towards the inner and outer corners. And don't overdo it. You want the line to be subtle and thin. And I'll even add in there that you can choose to do a brown, dark brown, or a black. So it just depends also on probably your skin tone, if you're trying to make it look more natural or fill in gaps, because you can actually use that with the wing liner so that it just, looks very dark from the inside out. You know what I mean? Or if you're darker skinned and you need it to show up more, or say a daytime look, more natural, soft look, then a dark brown, or, like if you're fair, yeah, brown or dark brown could work as well. And here's just a thread of comments pertaining about the brown mascara eyeliner debate, and saying that it's usually good on paler skin, whereas some is saying it's not pale skin but more of a blonde hair thing. And then the other comment is like, yeah, I agree, because I'm a pale person but I have dark brown hair, so black mascara and eyeliner look better on me. So it's debatable. And then, the blue comment that says Marilyn Monroe used only brown mascara and eyeliner, but most people don't realize it because it looks black on her. So just showing you that you see where she even has that white eyeliner that I showed you before in the inner corner. So like I say, that's a classic makeup artist tip, but she also has the brown liner on the top, which you probably thought it was black, but it's brown. So it does prove true that brown liner does look better on pale skin and blonde hair for sure. And then the rest is debatable. And I don't know, it looks like pencil or a liquid liner, probably a liquid liner, but it's still brown and it's not doing the tight liner technique. It's just giving, the classic cat eye. And this is another one where she's thinking that the black is harsh, but she wants to know, does the brown look flattering? And so on here, it's debatable. Now, again, she says, I think it looks nice, especially for a daytime, everyday look. But the black would look better for a cat eye because, yeah, it's a cat eye or, winged liner usually is more dramatic. So if it's more dramatic, then you're probably not going for something more subtle. So yeah, the black will look good. The brown, I agree, is more subtle for a regular liner, like an everyday daytime look. So that still proves my point that the brown looks better for a daytime look if you're not going for drama, regardless of the skin tone. But then if you're not pale, then the black brown, because you can see, especially being melanin, just that example right there where I'm showing the liners on my hand, that brown is just going to blend in too much. The black is definitely going to be harder unless that's a dramatic look that you're going for. But if not, that middle one, the black brown or darker brown, that's the one that she probably should go for if she was looking for a middle ground, thinking that the brown didn't look quite right, but she thought the black was harsh. And just getting into the black versus brown, a good rule that I learned coming up in the 90s doing makeup, and you don't hear it that much now, is that brown was more of a daytime look, and then black is more dramatic. But now I have been seeing more of the Caucasian girlies, fair skinned girlies moving towards doing the brown, which is good. But just letting you know, as a melanated woman, you can do brown too. Now, most of them, like this one, this is the pencil you'll see me use. It looks like this. Versus if you want a black, then that's going to look like this. So that's the difference in the brown versus black pencil liners. But now with the liquid liners, which is what I normally do, the browns normally are going to still look real ashy. You see how that brown can still be kind of ashy on melanated skin? So my favorite that I've been using for years, and it's so hard to find a true black brown. So for melanated women, I would suggest a black brown. It's in between. It's not as harsh as just a straight up black, but then it gives more richness than just a basic brown versus the black. So these are the pencils, brown and black versus liquid liner. That's a black brown and a black. So again, if you want to do a daytime look and you still want to do a liquid liner, but you're melanated and you still want it to be deeper, like a black, but not quite, this is the one that I use. I went back to it more recently. So, but again, today we're just doing the pencil, but I just wanted to show you the differences in the black and the brown. And I would suggest if you want something more subtle and more daytime look, or just it doesn't pop out more, do the tight lining to just kind of thicken your lash line, but it's not really like altering the shape and stuff like that. And it's not as visible, especially if you have hooded eyes, small eyes, stuff like that. You don't have a lot of lid space and stuff. So the tight lining technique for sure. And then the pencil is better, because if you're going to tight line, I would not suggest doing the liquid liner. Not under the waterline. That's going to burn. It's hard to get off. I wouldn't suggest that for that.
I'm halfway through doing my makeup. I don't know who needs to hear this, but put the liner on your top eyelid. Like, I use L'Oreal's on that top waterline, and just, there's a difference. There is a difference. There's a difference.
Ooh, and it's going to be something. I think I tried it one other time and I was struggling. But I'm going to try it this time, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Pencil. It's brown, and the color is Glazed Toffee. Because you want the lash line to look fuller, but not that it just alters it, like, the shape. So you go under it. it burns because I'm not used to it. Because probably if you're not used to doing the inner liner down there, it might feel weird to you. But I'm used to that, so that don't feel weird to me. It's the top that feels weird. And I'm wondering if this is enough. Even if you don't just go like right there, just go kind of in the lash bed. Still see that pencil. Just do it in the lash bed. It's kind of on the top still. It's more giving smudge. But you can kind of see a little bit how it thickens the lash line compared to over here. Without that, it's a little more subtle. Just hitting the outer corner at the top, where it's got something going on, but not where it's just like a thick liquid line. Yeah, it's more showing than I would have liked. I wanted it to be under there, but you know what? It's still not what I usually do. It's giving more smoky eye though at the top, to be honest. So I might have to take some of this color right here and just kind of go over it a little bit, just to kind of not have it too smoky, especially right here on the inner part to here. Okay, and then mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Panorama in Black is Black. Okay, I think it's cute. And then if you do want to do some lashes, you can probably do some individuals just to kind of enhance it. That's what I would recommend. So you can either just, you know, do your lashes, go on about your business, just do a couple coats to try to maximize the length of your real lashes. Kind of see the length of that. But, you know, if you don't have any or just want to enhance them, then do some individuals, which I do have some, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it right now. So I'll do a separate video though, because I did buy some to specifically do some, so I'll have to show y'all. I already used some of my NYX, the brow glue in medium brown. So I did that to just kind of brush them up. Just do it again, why not? Okay. And then for my brows to fill them in, I'm going to use my NYX brow pen in ash brown. Okay. This one is a tad bit higher when I shaped it before. You know how it is when you're trying to shape them and they don't be completely even, but it's fine. It'll work. For my blush, I'm not sure what colors these are, but this is from my La Femme blush palette. I think I'm gonna put on some of this and a little of this. So I will let you know what those are later. Okay, so I pulled them out. This color right here is Peach Sparkle. And this color right here is Heather. So Heather and Peach Sparkle along with the Ben Nye Sandy Rose cream blush. Even though you don't see me putting it on in the video, I did put it on previously with my foundation products earlier. So first I'm dipping it in the Peach Sparkle and putting that on. And then Heather, the lighter pink, and just layering it on top of that. Then we're gonna take some of that blush, mix it, and go in there where I had it on there in the transition area, just to bring that back out. Okay, and then I'm going to take my bronzer, my dual bronzer and tan, and just kind of go under the blush. Then in my Warrior palette, I'm going to take some of this just to kind of blend and brighten it. Then I'm going to take this color, Marimi, and just do it right as a highlighter right above it. Okay. Cute. And spray it. Okay. All right, looks good. All right, so for my lips, I'm gonna line them using the Juvia's Place lip liner in Cola. Yeah, right before I started filming this, I had some dead skin on my lips that I bit off, and it started bleeding. Like, I literally had to get it to stop bleeding right before the shoot. So that's why it freshly looks like that. So please don't do that. I was rushing, but it looks terrible. I know better. Okay. Then for the lipstick, I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Nude Peaches collection. It's that velvety matte lipstick. Y'all know I love that formulation. And I'm going to use the color Mademoiselle. It's a cute peachy color. I like that. Nice for the spring. It's giving enough though. It's cute, don't get me wrong. But it needs something else. Kind of darken it up on the outer part. Something off, y'all. I like it, but it's something off. Take this off. It's something off about it. I do want it brighter. And I don't know if it's just on camera it's translating like that, but I don't know. It's just not. It's something off. You know I got several peach collection ones, and I've tried these before, and I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'm going to try the darker of the peaches one. Me. Let's try that. We're going to go Cola liner again. Okay. Cola. Then we're going to do Me. And we're going to compare it to the Mademoiselle that I got on my hand. Because that's Mademoiselle. See, that's darker. Now, I don't know if I want it dark, but I don't want it as light on the outer part. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this to the outer part. That's why I like the way it's pointed. You can kind of do that a little easier. The corner. And I just kind of left the middle kind of empty. Now, let's try Mademoiselle. Right in the center. Yeah. That's better. That's it. That's it. That's what I needed. Ha, that's it. That's what I needed. I knew it was something off. I knew it was something off. I didn't want the whole thing dark. I do like the center, the Mademoiselle, kind of brightening it and giving that spring peachy color. But especially being melanin. Just gotta kind of add a little something. I don't like just a super ashy lip. Alright, got another cute one. I'm going to use this gloss for the first time, but I saw the texture, it was cute, that's why I got it. It's Juvia's Place, and it's a gloss. I think it's from the, what collection is that? It's like ice cream sorbet, some type of sorbet collection. I'm not sure. I'll show it to you. I'm getting mixed up because there is a pink smoothie lip gloss collection. And during the holidays, when they had a big percentage off, I got a bunch of stuff. You see it's still in the packaging. So stay tuned, for that, because I will do some swatches for that. But yeah, I got 4 out of the 6. And the ones that I got circled, which are pretty. So stay tuned. I'm going to do something for you. But again, I was getting mixed up. It's from the Candy Shop collection, the gloss that I'm putting on today. And I already have the Candy Shop eyeshadow palette, which my daughter Sanaa primarily used that Candy Shop palette among some other ones in her tie-dye makeup look. So if you want to check out the eyeshadow palette for the Candy Shop, then click the link. But it's in Pineapple Pearl. Look at y'all. It's like a, I don't know if you can see it. See, it's got like a golden, pinky, peachy color. I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. I'll go over with this. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells good. I don't know what's in it, but it smells good. You see the difference without it on there? I just intentionally left it like this so you can see it with and without. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Stuff smells good enough to eat, right? Yes. It smells good. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. So cool. I don't think I want to intensify the brown. I kind of still want to keep it light. But the brown under it still kind of helps it graduate the color, make a nice gradient. So I think I like this. I'm debating if I want to do any kind of lash activity, but I think it's cute. And yeah, I think this is cute for a spring look, y'all. It's like a fresh peachy pink look. Yeah, okay. Got a little lipstick on my teeth, a trick. See how it came off? That's where you can get it when you got too much there. You know this, I just thought I'm gonna brighten the highlight a little bit more. So y'all know me, I love that Nana Coco Shimmer Metallics. And I'm gonna use Sunkissed. Just kind of brighten it up, kind of match the intensity of it. Even though now it look cute with this Pineapple Dream by itself. But just in case, so if you want it just like this, stop there. But I'm gonna try this. See that's the metallic gloss just do something. It just punched it up a little bit, the highlight. Yes, please. Mm-hmm. See, now it just kind of pulls that together. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But this is what it look like on the swatch. And I'm going to show y'all these swatches. And without this intense light so you can really see it. The top one is the Sunkissed from Nana Coco. The one next to it is the Pineapple Dreams from Juvia's Place with that peachy pink. You see the glitter and stuff in there? Ooh, it's so pretty. Yes. And then the new collection, Peaches, both from the Peaches new collection from Juvia's Place. That one, the third one is Me, and the last fourth one is Mademoiselle. So these are the swatches, so you can really see them. See, you do more justice where you can really see the sparkle in the pineapple pearl gloss. See all the pink and the golden peachy flakes? It's gorgeous. All right, so that's the swatches. And then I'm about to take my hair down. I rolled it, y'all. I 2-strand twisted it and rolled it. So I'm gonna take that down. We gonna see. I know my hair done grew, but you know, shrinkage and stuff. But we finna see how it look though, so stay tuned. All right, so got to take it down, y'all. Ooh. I use these. I use the purple size. So the ones that I have are the Salon Care one from Sally's Beauty Supply. It comes with 12 in a pack. And like I said, I got the purple size that I used primarily, even though I had some gray and stuff like that in the bag. So I would suggest to get at least 2 to 3 packs. So if you got 2 packs, that'll be about $6.78, you know, not with tax. 3 packs, $10.17. You'll get anywhere from 24 to 36 rides. So if you don't want to go to your local Sally's and you want to order off of Amazon, then I got some alternatives. You can get a 30-pack of the Purple Perm rods for $9.99, and you can also get a 100-pack with various sizes for about $14.19. And see, I've had these rides, you know, when my hair was shorter and it's grown. So I probably would upgrade to the orange size, or even if they got something a little bit bigger than that, just for a looser curl and that is not so tight. But if you just, you know, want the size that I specifically have in today, then that's the purple rides. But of course, choose according to how tight you want the curl and how long your hair is. So, you know, the 30-pack versus if you got 3 packs of the orchid ones, you would at least get 6 more from Sally's. But again, I'm not sure how long your hair is, or if you just want various ride sizes, then the 100-pack might be better for you. So the links are in the description. All right, y'all. Here we go. Now, I rolled it with those, and what I did is I kind of wet it with a spray bottle, and I used this Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Curl La La Defining Curl Custard, and the Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intense Leave-In Conditioner. That's what I used, and then a little bit of this Eco Style gel on the last end of it with olive oil in it. I more focused that on the ends, here in the ends. You know, I kind of lightly brush it through, but mostly there, because I want this to be defined. And so far, it's looking like it is. Now, I hope it translates when I take it apart, because you never know. So, okay. Yeah, 2-strand twisted it. Ooh, them curls. I wonder if I should pull it apart, each curl a bit. Make sure it got some body to it. Okay. Like it's gonna be fine. Smell good too. Hey, multiple ones on one roller. And I just let it air dry. You know, I slip with it like this, so it just dry. And I don't want to pull it apart too fast, and then you know how that go. Yeah, got some grays coming in. how long my hair can grow, technically. But you see that shrinkage. That shrinkage now. But yeah, I've been using that grease concoction too. Not consistently like I should, but I have. So I will put that together and show y'all that. If you see it on the screen, you can click it. And the curls is curling there. Yeah. And when you gotta be careful when you pull them apart. If you don't do it smooth enough, it can get frizzy on you. And one in the very back did it. But it should be covered up by the other ones. But we'll see. Let's see the curve. So yeah, putting that gel on the end is what's helping keep the ends from being frizzy. And then, you can just leave them like that or break each one apart even more. It's gonna give it more body. Let's get the nails. It's definitely a tight curl. But, it's cute. And then you know how it'll go down. It's weird longer. Okay, going on. Okay, see the curls is popping. Hey, we almost there. Almost there. Yes, I got some grays in my hair. Look young for my age, but I'm definitely aging, and that's okay. Aging gracefully. I'm all right with it. Just kind of split it. See? Make more curls. One more. And then put my part on the other side. And on the part on this side, I at least tried to put my part on a different side. But still, no little parts when I'm doing it. All right. So this is what it looks like now. Cute. The curls is doing it too. Cause okay, if you want to put them in the middle of your head, cool. It's figuring out how to style it too is a thing. But it's cute. Like I say, that shrinkage was, my hair has definitely grown. Now, let me just figure out how I'm gonna style it. Also, this is my little grease mixture. I did a bunch of them. I'll take some and just kind of put it in there so it ain't dry. What am I doing? Because definitely it could stay just like this. It's not like I gotta do the most. I'm gonna take some of this gel and a little edge brush and just do the edges a little bit. really is all I can do. It really ain't like I gotta do nothing else. Like I personally don't do like a whole bunch with the baby hairs. You see how I just brush that back and it kind of just little so. And of course you can take some clips and clip it up like this. That'd be cute. This my Frohawk days. Yeah, it's been a while, but I actually used to put those clips on the side of my hair and pin it up. Now this is my afro, you know, I miss my color. I need to put my color back in there. But yeah, it was cute. So, and yeah, I used to be singing in the car and videoing myself on IG. This was before TikTok and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, that was my little style. One of my go-tos right there, you know, just slick the sides up. And you can either do bobby pins or some French clips. And these are the clips. I'll have the links in the description box that you can just kind of use to comb it up. You can get them in different colors. So you can either match it to just blend in with your hair where you don't see it. And they also have some that has the decorative stuff on the sides, rhinestones and stuff like that. So that's just something easy and cute. You know, I did it with my natural hair when it was just rolled out, but also it would be cute even with the curly hair. But now from experience with these, I will probably get that first one where the teeth kind of expand so it doesn't slide down, because it can slide out or just, you know, it won't hold as firm. But you can do it with that, or you can do it with bobby pins. And you can just also just slick it up. I would do that too. You know, this when I first moved to Georgia, around COVID, when I first started my channel. And so again, got to put my color back in there. Oh, speaking of my color, I bought another box because I'm really debating if I want to color my hair. This is the longest my hair has been just black. It didn't grow all the way out now. It's just all the way black. But this is the color if you're curious, especially, you know, since we're getting into springtime, summertime. Some lighter color hair is cute, you know? So Sunkissed Brown from Dark and Lovely. That is my signature color that I've been using for years. But now with natural hair, you might have to highlight it though a little bit. So you can either highlight your hair first, or else, you know, how you can get something that's mixed in. But I would kind of start on the edges and let it be like a starburst effect where it'll be darker at the roots, or ombre, I say. And then just lighter on the ends. Kind of like that growed out look, but you know, I would just start first there and then bring it down to the roots, where the roots would still be brown, but not as light brown as the ends. So if you were curious what color that I was using and like to use and still may do, or I might change it up, because I'm even debating on getting into how people do toners and stuff. So we'll see. But my boxes is waiting on me. But I got two. I usually have to do more than one box in my hair. But yeah, just so you know, since this is a spring video and you might want to put some color in your hair, this is the one that I really, really like. But yeah, so I just put some little gel in there and just slicked up the sides. I'm trying to think, did I put bobby pins in there or not? But yeah, so either way, you can do it with bobby pins, you can do it with the French clips, or just brush it up, put some little gel and water in there and brush it up. And then it'll hold. But it was cute though. So that's an option too. That would be cute. But I think what I'm going to do is just have it down like this. Just kind of like you saw what I did. Just kind of hit them little edges a little bit. Nothing too serious, just to brush them down some. Okay. some tea. Just trying to stretch the curls and, style it, get it to lay a certain way. Because you know how them curls can be. Some, they just kind of got a mind of their own sometimes as far as it. So just trying to get it to lay like I want it. Do we like? Do we love? Got another bobby pin on this. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Also, I will say, watch how much product you put in there because I had some flaking going on a little bit. Not terrible, like the hair itself don't look like it's got a lot in there. It's something flaking. It's the Eco Gel that's flaking. I just tried to look it up just to kind of see some reviews and stuff like that about it. And so, yeah, it seems like it's better to use it dry, but if you're using it on wet hair, it's going to flake immediately after it dries. And then, it doesn't hold good on edges, which you saw. It did a little something, but it didn't do the most for my edges. So if you want a firm hold, then yeah, not that. But somebody did make a suggestion of using Wetline Extreme. So, you can comment if you agree. But yeah, just wanted to get to the bottom of it and let you know what it is that's flaking in my hair, not the Auntie Jackie's products. And just use it sparingly if you are going to use the Eco Gel. Just saying, just be careful how much you put in there. And honestly, in my older videos, the gel that I used for years is that Impro Pro Style holding gel, that brown gel, basically. So, shoot, you might just use that. And it's going to hold good, too. Especially if you're going to slick your hair up with the clips and stuff that I was talking about and need a firmer hold. Then, yeah, the brown gel. Just go back to that. And for some alternatives to the gel, sometimes you just got to go back to the old school. That Lotta Body is good. Now, it used to be more concentrated where you had to mix it with water. Now they have it ready to use. And usually that's what you use, the setting lotion when you're using rollers in your hair. But now they even have the foaming mousse. I have some kind of mousse, but it's more like a curling mousse from Cream of Nature. And it's good, especially for the twist outs and stuff. But for what I was doing, I would go with that Lotta Body, the Wrap Me foaming mousse, because you see how it says it's good for wash and wear styles and can be used for twist outs. Then I would go with that if I had to let you know an alternative to the gel as a whole. Especially if you're setting your hair with rollers. Then yeah, that Lotta Body setting lotion is it. And you see it's going to give you the body and the shine and the hold and not flaking. But also I would go with the foaming mousse. And if you are going to use a little gel, then just use a little bit just on the tip and the base. But you wouldn't have to use as much gel if you use it at all. Really cute. I'm glad I took it down in front of y'all. So y'all can see what's up. So, because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. But if it turned out cute, then at least you got to see what I did. So, there we go. Now, let me get the final look for y'all.
decency. You ain't gonna get me, no, 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 no. 'Cause I gotta get up. I gotta get up. Get up. I don't wanna go, baby, but I gotta go out today. I'd rather stay home, I'd rather chill, I'd rather stay and play. But I gotta do what I gotta do, I just can't get comfortable doing nothing. No, 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 no. I gotta get up. Fear of loving somebody everywhere. Oh Lord, I need this confirmation, this affirmation that when I wake up, everything I went through will be beautiful. I'm going. When I wake up, everything I went through will be beautiful. Gotta wake up, gotta wake up, gotta wake up, gotta wake up. When I wake up, gotta wake up, yeah, yeah. Everything I went through, gotta wake up, 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 yeah, beautiful, yeah.
You must believe in something, something, something. Gotta believe in something, something, something. Oh, 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 oh. My wives won't ask me why. Oh, 'cause I just don't believe what we get. So get ready, 'cause we going again. I'll get ready, 'cause we rolling again. Yeah. Get ready, 'cause we going again. Yeah. Oh yeah, get ready, 'cause we rolling again. Get ready, 'cause we're going to.
So what y'all think? I think it's a cute spring look. And yes, the hair, I'm liking the curls. It's still an afro, but it's like a curly afro. So I like it. The look is cute and it's fresh for spring, you know? Dewy, fresh spring look. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, getting into the outfit. This is what I had from Fashion Nova. I had it a couple years ago. And yeah, I done definitely gained some weight. And I thought the high-waisted pants and not, yeah, that shirt was even on clearance anyways when I got it. And I could see it just fits weird. And it definitely don't help if you're big. So, and I've gotten bigger. So, and they don't even have it in stock. So I did get some alternatives for you. So if you do like the look and feel of this type of top, especially with the puff sleeves and all of that, then the closest that I saw for that are these two that was on Shein, and the color scheme and all of that, especially that middle one. That looks the closest. It has the puff sleeves. The fabric looks like the fabric that I have on or close to it, and it doesn't look cheap. So I like it. Now, if you do want to go for the half shirt type of thing and you got the stomach for it, the body for it, then these two options are gorgeous. And it has somewhat of that puff sleeve look and the floral, and it's giving a corset, especially the middle one. Those are really cute. And I'm definitely trying to give you something for various age ranges, aesthetics, and body types. So, yeah. And these options, that first one is cute if you just want a basic button-up collared blouse. Very cute, still has the color scheme and the florals, great for spring, but it's more simple. Then the next one gives more of a boho off the shoulder, but then it's kind of, flowy, and it definitely, if you got a belly, it ain't hugging you in the midsection. So that's cute. The third one, I think that was a cute option from Shein. Still has the puff sleeves, a little off one shoulder, so really sexy but cute. And the last one is a Fashion Nova option, and I think you can take those sleeves on and off where it could be just a tube top. Now, these are the original high-waisted pants that I have from Fashion Nova. The Victoria high-waisted dress pants, and they have them in regular, tall, and petite, and they zip up in the back, and it's a nice. And so these are available, and they have different colors, but they are limited in certain sizes because they do have regular, tall, and petite. But if you can't find your size or you want something other than pants, then these are some other options. The first one are like a split leg pants, wide leg pants, but it kind of gives the illusion of a skirt. The second one is like a nice, elegant, flowy skirt. And then the last one, if you just want a little razzle dazzles, asymmetrical ruched mesh type of skirt with the ruffles. So I thought that was a cute little alternative as well, depending on, what you're going for in your age range. And also for the young girls, they like the little tennis skirts now. So I thought these were a couple cute options from Fashion Nova, and they have like little ruffles, so it kind of gives the theme of the floral springtime. So those are some options too, if you want to do the short mini tennis skirt. And you can match tops and bottoms. I'm trying to have the links, but if you don't even want to do a top and a bottom, you want to dress, then these two are really cute from Fashion Nova. The maxi dress is gorgeous. You can do a nude heel with that as well. Or if you want to do a little mini floral dress, that's cute too. And a strappy blue heel. These are all from Fashion Nova. And last but not least, these are the heels that I had on, but you couldn't hardly see them under them long pants. But I don't have a link for those, but these are some options that I saw on like Shein, Amazon. You can do the heel pumps with the closed toe, or I got the strappy option from Fashion Nova, open toe. And then on Shein, I saw these cute little low ones with a chunkier heel, because everybody can't be wearing them tall heels. But they are cute with the pearls and the wrap around the ankle kind of deal. So got options for y'all. So take your pick. I'm going to try to fit the links in the description because I know it's real limited what I can fit in there. But yeah, just trying to help y'all out with the fashion options as well. So I'm about to go in there and make some shrimp tacos. If you haven't watched that, then go ahead and click that. Meet me in the kitchen. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Bye.